Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, the O.C.G, and I am playing Enotria. I'm going to start it over because I made some mistakes. And because they updated it.
The tree of change bears fruits. Awaken, Aspas One. The stage is set.
Hey, doing all those things. Thanks, Walter. I appreciate you. Gotta love the art style in this game. I really do. fuck. My bad. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that primo kitty. Come on, get up. Get up. Oh, mud. Oh well, shit happens. Do you... Okay, so, you know, what I want to know is, do you just keep, like, Max Payne quotes in your fucking clipboard? Or do you just sit there and take the time to type that out every time? Well, you know, I guess it's an honest living. Yeah, this guy's so tough because he's like an optional mini-boss. That never pops up once you fucking kill him. He's a one-time spawn. Fuck! What makes you think that? I don't even know what the fuck is going on with you, dude. First you love Remedy, then you love Sam Lake, and now... Oh, Sam Lake didn't actually write Max Payne. Maybe Sam Lake, or maybe Scott Miller translated it to English, but it was Sam Lake. Like, you don't, Sam Lake is ridiculously into his games. He is incredibly hands-on. You'd think that being a director would be a pretty standard position. That what it would entail would be about the same. That's not the case. Like, you think that being a director would maintain the same level of responsibilities as another director, but no. Some directors are infinitely more hands-on. And more involved than others. Like Sam Lake. Hideo Kojima. Hideo Kojima fucking writes the script. He may have a co-writer or somebody to help iron out in English. He writes a script. Yeah, well, that sucks. Because then we might have actually gotten a good Max Payne movie. Then he probably wanted to make the movie closely follow the events of the game. And they can't have that. That's like the #1 sin of video game adaptations. I can't follow the game. who adapts something and actually follows the thing they're adapting. It's just usually, it's like a boilerplate for you to just take and insert whatever you want to into it. And then, you hate Max Payne 3 for doing its own thing. Explain to me that logic. Oh, I like the movie for doing its own thing and I'm just following the games. I hate Max Payne 3 because it did something different that wasn't in line with the previous two games. That math ain't mathin', bro. Yeah, no, it's not. The movie sucked, in my opinion, okay? Max Payne deserved a better fucking movie. I won't even say that the Max Payne movie is bad, okay? It's painfully mediocre. But in my opinion, that is worse. Okay? If they had made the Max Payne movie so bad, it was good, I would have enjoyed it more, okay? The Max Payne movie wasn't good enough to be a good movie, but it wasn't bad enough to be a fucking hilarious movie. Because you can do a movie that's so bad, it loops back around to being good again. Well, that's the thing. It was just mediocre, forgettable. What does that movie do that hasn't already been done a million other times and a million other cop movies, but better? If I want to watch a hard-boiled fucking detective movie, I'll go fucking watch Lethal Weapon or any other detective movies that do what Max Payne does better. Like, are you seriously gonna tell me that the Max Payne movie can compete with Lethal Weapon? A movie that came out like 20 years prior.
Music! Timing!
Not to mention the fact that Lethal Weapon... Not to mention the fact that Lethal Weapon actually has more fucking shootouts in it. How do you make a Max Payne movie and you skimp on the fucking shootouts? Oh, it sucks, man. God, you guys seem to have you guys have a lot of issues with power, I've noticed. They, actually, just so you know, Majin, they added a patch for this already, the demo. And have improved some things already, like the camera. The camera speed is better. And the performance seems slightly better. So they're actually patching the demo. So props to them for that. How many game companies do you know actually patch the fucking demo? But you can see that the camera speed is much faster, so... Well, at least power came on just in the nick of time. Hold the line! Power isn't always on time! Whoa, 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 whoa. That's such a great song. And one of the songs I think of when I think about Vice City. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, Billy Ocean had a couple of songs in that game. If I'm not mistaken, the Caribbean Queen was also in Vice City. Yeah, I heard about that as well. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I can't wait for State of Play. The rumor is that this State of Play is going to be a pretty big deal. So... Same for Xbox, although they're doing theirs in June. So I guess Sony wanted to beat them to the punch. The rumor is they're going to announce and show off the first gameplay for Ghost of Tsushima 2, and if that is true, my head will fucking leave my body. I can't fucking wait, dude. I love Ghost of Tsushima so fucking much. I'm chomping at the bit for the fucking sequel. Not to mention the fact that Ghost of Tsushima still looks absolutely fucking fantastic. Okay? On PS4. 4 years later, okay? Can you even imagine how good it's gonna look on fucking PS5, like a PS5 exclusive? Like, if you look at Sucker Punch, they have always been one of the main people to push Sony systems. Sly Cooper, all three Sly Cooper games looked fantastic. Some of the best looking cel-shaded art style, PS2. Infamous, big showcase for what PS3 could do. Infamous 2 is one of the best looking PS3 games. Infamous Second Son came out, I think, in the first 6 months of PS4's launch. Total showpiece. In fact, I remember thinking of all the launch games for PS4, that Second Son was by far the best looking one. Infamous Second Son still looks good. And then Ghost of Tsushima looks fucking incredible. So, Sucker Punch has always been one of the people to wring the most out of Sony hardware. I can't even wait to see what they're able to do out of a true, built just for PS5 game. Plus... Hold on. Plus, this second game will be even larger in scale, okay? Because if you're a history buff, like I am, okay, there was 2 Mongol invasions of Japan. They had the first Mongol invasion, which is what the first game covered, and then 8 years later they had a second, much larger invasion that hit Tsushima and mainland Japan. Okay, so we won't just be seeing Tsushima. We'll actually be seeing, like, Japan, mainland Japan. So there's a good chance they'll have fucking cities, much bigger map. You know, I can't wait. And then there's also a rumor. Okay, dude, you can't say stuff like that. That will get me in trouble. Or potentially get your comment flagged. Yeah, they did. They just straight up removed her. He did. And if I get a strike on my channel because of you, Max, I will go down to Australia and personally beat the shit out of you. Just open your door, punch you in the balls. Why? You know why. This is for my channel, you motherfucker. So, oh god, fucking lumberjacks, I hate these guys. Fuck. They do so much damage. They're like a bunch of like one-time spawns too. They're just a pain in the ass. I do like how you can just like reflect their bolts back at them, man. It honestly makes fucking them way more manageable. Archers. I wish more games did that. Archers are one of the biggest fucking annoyances in games like these, man. I love how brutal the fucking finisher for this is, man. I wonder in the demo if they'll give us the chance to use the shards. Because, you know, after beating all these enemies, you get the mass shards. And they tell you you can use them to turn it into mass with enough. But in the demo so far, I haven't seen anyone where to actually use them. But the demo's supposed to be really long. To get footage, to try out the update, stuff like that. Usually when I play a game like this, a Souls-like, I will restart it many times, getting the right build. I've already decided I'm going to make a video about this game. I think this game is fucking great, needs to be on more people's radars. This is a first-time game company truly trying to make a game that nobody else has made before. And doing a pretty damn good job of it. So... Oh, you know what's funny? So, we already discussed how this game was supposed to come out in June, but it got pushed back because of Elden Ring DLC. Well, fun fact. This game was actually supposed to come out in August, and then got pushed back to August or September because it turns out that August is when Black Myth Wukong launches. They can't get a break, man. Every time they announce the release date, another big Souls-like game comes out right next to it. Oh god, it's hilarious, but I do feel kind of bad for them. Well, we moved away into August to get away from Elden Ring DLC. What's in August? Black Myth Wukong. Oh, you mean the other most anticipated Souls-like game? You know what's crazy? I was just thinking about that. That Black Myth Wukong is nearly out now. Like, I remember the first fucking gameplay trailer for that and being blown away. I can't wait to play that, dude. My only hope is that it runs good on console. I think it's a very advanced game. It's on Unreal 5. I want it to run well. I'm sure we will closer to launch. Yeah, that's what concerns me. It'd be a shame if they took all that hype that people loved. Okay, that's a glitch, but also kind of cool. If they took all that hype that people loved and fucking pissed it away by releasing a game that ran like shit. So hopefully that will not be the case. As we're gonna see. I'm also seeing, like, people are having the whole, like, massive discourse over fucking Hellblade 2. Like, oh my god, it's so short. I thought you guys were bitching about long games. You're like, I would rather have a short game.
Welcome to Quinta, the city of actors, or what's left of it.
Like, I would rather have a short game than a long bloated one. Game comes out that's short. Oh my god, this game is so short. Like, you can't win no matter what you do, man.
Ah, I can almost hear the hush. Hush, my promising virgin.
Diction must be precise and never rushed.
Damn it. Oh well, I had a checkpoint, not a big deal.
Good one. And an upright out.
Okay, let me see. And they also don't do a good job of saying what scales with what. And I got this monster, but it's a little dented. And it should be fine. It's still airtight, so. Ugh. I had to get paranoid about that shit. Like they tell you what the requirements for the weapon are, but not what it scales with. You know what I mean? I genuinely try to keep my character balanced. Yeah. That's fair. I honestly love the visuals of this game. I will say, here's something you should be aware of. Stay away from poison. Don't use poison, okay? Because this is what I found out. When you use poison on enemies, it slowly poisons you too. It's not worth it. I kept getting poisoned. I'm like, why am I getting poisoned? And it's because I was using a poison weapon. No. Okay? Not worth it. Fuck that. God damn it. They also need to work on fine-tuning the platforming. It's not terrible, but it needs work. But it doesn't really bother me because this is very much intended to be a beta. Also, do this. Yeah. Ah, fuck, I died. Oh well, I'm right there. Not a big deal. But this very much does feel like a beta. Like they're taking into account fan feedback. And the fact that they're already patching the demo and taking into account people talking like the camera being too slow is a good sign. Damn it. Yeah, I should heal anyway. What's up, bro? Wow. Oh boy. Oh well, shit happens. But overall, I really do like this game. And a lot of the faults in it, I'm willing to forgive because it's not some huge fucking studio. Here we go. Yeah, I need to retweak my shit first. Add those new skills. I keep forgetting about that. Before I go and fight those big dudes. Yeah. Like I said, it's generally a little bit rough around the edges. But I honestly don't mind. I don't expect it to be perfect. Let's see. Golden Dart. Actually, hold on. Let's do Celestial or Coastal Harpoon. And then Falling Star. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I also wish they would just increase the running speed in general. When I sprint in a game, I want to feel like I'm fucking booking it. You do not feel like you're really getting in there. Yeah.
Forgive me, gracious one.
For now, my biggest bugbear is just the performance. I really hope they can smooth out to a solid 60 on consoles. That's all I'm really asking for. Obviously, 60 FPS is always the way to go in my opinion, but it's especially important in a game like this. where a fraction of a missed, where a fraction of a second can mean the difference between a good dodge and a bad one. And, you know, people are like, well, the problem is games are just pushing graphics so hard. Okay, well then there's two solutions. One, don't push the graphics so hard, or B, find ways to optimize it anyway. Okay. If you want to see that it's possible, look no further than fucking Alan Wake 2. Okay? Alan Wake 2 is one of the prettiest games I've ever seen. It is a fucking next-gen fucking masterpiece, like a tour de force graphically, okay? And yet, on PS5 and Series X, in performance mode, it runs nearly locked to 60, with only very tiny dips under. Okay? So, Alan Wake 2 is one of the prettiest games I've ever seen, and still manages to run pretty much fucking rock solid. So, if they can do it, I mean, Alan Wake 2 sets a fucking new bar for character models and lighting in games. I don't think I've ever seen a game with better lighting than Alan Wake 2.
Can you feel it? Perfect seasoning.
So, like I said, Alan Wake 2 is proof that you can have a game be super fucking pretty and run good. And like I said, at worst case worse, then dial back the graphics, okay? I'd rather have games look less pretty so they can run good. Every fucking day of the week, man. Yeah, it does. It takes so much time. Yeah, it's weird. Which fuck. Oh, well, I'm right there. I thought it was kind of strange too. Because when you die, it's quicker than going to rest. Also one of those things I can try to work on and fix. I'll be right back.